everyone, it is Susie and welcome back to the channel. I made some of these little clusters, the pattern tissue paper clusters, like the old vintage sewing pattern tissue, a couple of weeks ago, and I actually just did a little tutorial on it, or a little craft with me, and I will link that video in the description box so that if you missed it, you can go over and see it. But I was playing with these again, and these are very addictive. They're a way to use up all those little bitty scraps you have of paper that just, won't fit in a journal, or, just old paper bags you have maybe that are torn or of not any really good use you could even use in your journals. So what I did was I started playing with just some different papers. So like this one here, I use a dictionary page, and this is actually a paper bag that I had torn that has these little pink polka dots on it. And just like this is an old tea bag, part of a tea bag there that I had. So I just wanted to kind of expand it out a little bit from just the vintage sewing tissue paper. So here is, I believe this was an old typewriter manual I had, and I used it. Instead of the Tim Holtz, I went ahead and used some of these little pictures instead of the kids. Here I used some of my Tim Holtz. I have a bunch of these that I bought, his little pocket cards. And so I thought these would be great in a journal. Maybe just using it as a pocket even. a text spot or a pocket. So anyway, these I thought were so much fun. And like I said, I have so many of these that it's kind of crazy how I bought Tim Holtz. I've kind of put myself on that, buying new stuff, especially Tim Holtz or anything like that, unless it's just something super special. Simply because I have so much of it right now, it's just pitiful. So anyway, I have a couple of more here, and I didn't get everything done down, or glued down, but I thought, I'll just put this on here. You could even put this on here and use this as maybe a little tuck and then a pocket. So there's lots of playing if you have, these here. This one here is that paper bag. You can kind of see it better here. It's just a polka dotted paper bag, a little merchant bag. Here I've used, this is some 9-pound, I believe this was my cockle finished paper. I used a piece of it, and anyway, there is that. So just a lot of fun. Like I said, you could have a tuck and then a pocket. You could just kind of put it in the middle, just whatever you want to do. Here was another one I thought was cute just to have, or even if I wanted red to go with some of the red there. So just a fun, quick, another project. These little things, they are just so addictive. It's kind of crazy. So here are a couple more. This is just the tea bag here that I used. This is an old, this is some more Tim Holtz. These were his, what were they called? Cloth fragments or something that he did. I can't remember the name of them, but anyway, I also thought it would be fun to make a couple of belly bands. So what I did is I had some leftover pieces from this is like a large manila mailing envelope. And so I just kind of went and did some collage on the front here, and then decided I thought that would be pretty as a belly band. Let me get my little, I'm getting ready to work on a journal, so this I would have to cut down, but I just went by a folded 8.5 by 11 piece of paper when I cut it, but I could always cut it down to what I need. But anyway, just a belly band, and then you could, tuck something in it, or a pocket, either way. So just some more fun ways to use these little pieces here. And that could go like that, or just simply I can switch these out where one's not quite so tall and just put it, and just fun, just simply fun. But I have had a ball playing with these little clusters. I did put some of the clusters that have the paper dolls, they are in the shop, and I may put these in the shop as well. I may go ahead and attach these on and put them in the shop and sell those as well if you need something to kind of work with. You know, want something in your journal already made. So anyway, there is that. I just thought it was fun. But I was going to give you a little tip. I'm really not going to make another one of these. But I've used, what you want to use when you do those clusters is maybe find some thinner. Like this was a little thicker, but you could still bend it. But it was actually thicker than what I liked. This is like a really thin old typing paper. And this stuff is great to work with because you can really bend it. And it lays a little flatter for you when you're working out your little pieces there. So my suggestion is to just use flatter or thinner paper that you can make flat. Here's another piece of that, just real thin, like a tracing paper almost. Here was some dictionary page that I have. That's another really thin. Most dictionary page, some of it is kind of thick, but if you'll get one of those really big dictionaries, most times they'll have a little bit thinner paper in them, and these are great for doing those little clusters. So just a quick video, quick share, guys, I wanted to do. Like I said, I'm getting ready to work on a journal, and I'm not sure. I may do a craft with me on the journal. I'm just not really sure yet, or just go ahead and make it and be done. But anyway, guys, I hope you have a great day, and I will catch you in the next video. Bye-bye.